Hi guys, this is Keith here again from the Upper Tier Podcast, and I thought I'd kick off with a WrestleMania video, guys. Since we're in the road to WrestleMania, why not actually kick us off and do some WrestleMania countdown and a build up for WrestleMania? This one I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna do my favorite pay-per-views from WrestleMania. So I think for number five, I'm gonna start off with is I'm gonna start for WrestleMania 19. I actually quite liked WrestleMania 19, to be honest. Very long pay per view now, I must say, guys. A very, very long pay per view. From what I remember, it started around 2 in the morning. But this one actually is the very last ever match for Stone Cold Steve Austin, if anybody remembers. Now, at the time, nobody really remembered, or actually, nobody really knew that Stone Cold was actually finishing up at this point, and his last match at that point was against The Rock, so it was quite fitting, to be honest with you. Some really good matches on it too. Very, very long pay-per-view, but there was Vince McMahon versus Hulk Hogan as well. There was Taker versus Albert and Big Show as well. That was a decent match. There was some decent matches on it. I quite enjoyed it, to be honest with you. Like I said, the one that stuck out the most was Stone Cold against The Rock, anyways. But two big pillars for the Attitude Era guys, and it was sad to see, to be honest with you, at the end of it, because after that then was kind of a bit of a transition period then for the WWE. Once Stone Cold and The Rock were coming to an end for their careers with the WWE, you know. But number four, guys, I have down is I actually liked WrestleMania 16. I know a lot of people don't like WrestleMania 16. I can understand it. It wasn't the best of pay-per-views, but I quite enjoyed I think it was the Fatal 4-way, or was a 5-way match for the main event. I quite enjoyed it, guys. Like, there was some decent matches on it now. Now, again, I know it's not everyone's cup of tea. It wasn't everyone's favorite pay-per-view, but I still quite enjoyed it. You know, the early WrestleManias for me, I enjoy a hell of a lot more than the actual later WrestleManias after 21. I think, just for me, I thought it was much better, to be honest with you. Like I said, I've just grown up as a kid watching the early WrestleManias. I quite enjoy them more than the later ones, you know. But number three down I have, guys, is WrestleMania 18. Now, the reason I have WrestleMania 18 down is I think it is one of the first. I can't remember my actual WrestleMania that I actually truly watched. It could be WrestleMania 15, maybe. It was my first ever live WrestleMania. But WrestleMania 18, I actually really enjoyed this. I really, really did. Obviously, it was the big match with The Rock versus Hulk Hogan, the most iconic match. And then also as well, there was Stone Cold versus Scott Hall. That was I really enjoyed that one. There was Chris Jericho versus Triple H for the WWE, for the undisputed title at that point. Some really, really decent matches on it, guys. I really enjoyed that one, to be honest. But number two down I have then is WrestleMania 15. Now, the reason I have WrestleMania 15 is, I don't know, I know it doesn't really get a lot of praise, WrestleMania 15, but again, I thought there was some really decent matches again on it. You had The Rock and Stone Cold on it, main eventing again, but you had like Taker versus Big Boss Man, Hell in a Cell. If you've never watched that match, guys, honestly, it's a match that you know, not the Hell in a Cell itself, but what happened at the end of WrestleMania, at the end of that match, you wouldn't get away with it now, honestly. But I quite enjoyed it. You know, there was Mankind versus Big Show. That was a good match. There was the dumpster match, I think, or maybe that was WrestleMania 14. I think it was WrestleMania 14 I'm thinking of. But no, there was the hardcore Fatal 4-way match. That was a really good match. You know, so there's some really, really good matches on it, guys. You know, but number one down I have, and honestly, it's probably a no-brainer. It's probably everyone's favorite. Is WrestleMania 17. WrestleMania 17 is probably the best WrestleMania that's ever happened, and to this day, it's probably the best WrestleMania, and has not been beaten since. To be honest with you, from the bottom of the card to the very top, it was just stacked with really, really good matches, guys. Really good matches. Raven versus Kane and Big Show in a hardcore match. Brilliant match. Do you know, there was the Rock versus Stone Cold again. There was Taker versus Triple H. Really good match. TLC stole the show. You know, what can you say, guys? Really, really, really good standout matches. Um, and look, if you're ever looking for a pay per view to watch or anything to watch, to be honest with you guys, that gets you the build up for WrestleMania and to get you really like hyped for WrestleMania, you can't go wrong with WrestleMania 17. Really and truly, WrestleMania 17 is probably the pinnacle for a lot of wrestling fans. But that's my top 5 pick, guys, for WrestleMania. Let me know down below what you think and what's your favourite WrestleManias, and I shall chat to you in the comment section.